Now let's see this map.
The old property of Captain Bluebeard and Long Max Silver. So these are the manuscripts of Captain Bluebeard. Oh shit, I had my microphone. The Bane of Arcadia. Huh. Alright, a crow's nest, yes, yes. A saloon, sure. A cockpit, okay, okay, yeah, okay. There's, of course, a gallery, sure. Cannons, you know, have to be there. A plank? That's... that's... that's good. And, of course, a treasure keep. Because, well, we're pirates. Oh, Bluebeard and Long Max Silver. Holy shit. Would you look at that? Even younger versions here. And Pogo the Pirate. And the gang. This is the only time we actually get to see Bongo. Look at him. Fucking cat. Especially in the you know, picture to the right. He just... I know that's a resting cat face. It just looks annoyed. You know, he just fucking looks annoyed. Oh, man. Pirate rules. No bathing. Okay. No boys on the ship. No sharing pirate secrets. Always share plunder. Always bury treasure. Wow. And always protect fellow pirates. Huh. Failure to obey these rules will result in plank walking. Captain's log. Another day of plunder and destruction on the high seas. Our just buried treasure has come under attack again. The evil Commander Shelley, enemy to all pirates, has threatened to take the map from us if she sees it. Surely she has heard how valuable our treasure is and wants to steal it from us. We're doing our best to keep the map hidden as we continue to work on it. Because our enemies want our treasure so bad, we must make sure the map is only readable to us. Captain Bluebeard and Long Max Silver. To more plunder and riches. Captain Bluebeard and Long Max Silver. And we've seen that exact same skull and crossbones symbol a lot, I think.
This looks like a page was ripped out. I wonder if it's the map.
I'd say so. Probably is.
Hey, check this out. This page was ripped out. Do you think it's the map? If it is, there's no way I would have thrown it out. Maybe it's mixed in with the rest of the drawings?
I guess we'll just have to look around.
Chloe now. All she cares about is finding this map. But where could it be?
Where could it be? Where could it be? Don't worry, we'll find it.
Chloe's so determined to find the map. I love how when she puts her mind to something, she just doesn't give up. Any luck? Nope. You? Nothing yet.
Yeah, well, I mean, we haven't started looking either. So we just looked at the scrapbook, we looked at this before, but the drawing here is new.
Chloe and I were doing a lot of drawing in Miss Shelley's class. I wonder if the map is mixed in with her school supplies from that year.
Teacher Miss Shelley. Huh. Yeah, that's the evil Commander Shelley they were talking about, who was threatening to take away the map if she saw it. Social Studies, Stars and Stripes, Chapter 11. 100%. Great job as always, Chloe. Now please try to pay attention in class instead of drawing pictures with Maxine. There you go, that's why she threatened. That's why she, threatened to take away the map and all that if she saw it. Because they're drawing it in class. On a test, apparently. So, that was Stars and Stripes, Chapter 11. And you were wondering if the, you know, if the map was perhaps in the school supplies from that year. And in the log, in the captain's log, we saw that the evil Commander Shelley wanted to take the map away if she saw it, which means you were probably drawing it in class, which means it's probably in this textbook. Sadly, I didn't piece that together the first time. So we'll take a look at the textbook
Where could
last.
that map be?
Oh.
Maybe it's mixed in with Chloe's old books?
Yes, game. Don't worry, we'll find it.
Don't move. This angle is perfect.
Why be shy? Get in here, dude.
Okay.
Subject and photographer. You really do it all, Max.
I try.
Also, don't worry, we'll get to look at the picture really soon. And we looked at that. We looked at the backpack. Here, make your own story. Last time, sadly, I couldn't look at this because the story progresses as soon as you find the map. So we're gonna take a look at this.
I remember writing this. It's a story where you choose what happens. Wonder if I could still get to the end.
Well, I hope. Max and Chloe's Sewer Adventure by Maxine Caulfield and Chloe Price. Page 1. You are Max and Chloe, the best the best friends and students in school. You sit in class until suddenly a cute squirrel appears at the window. It's so cute. Do you want to pet it? Pet the squirrel, page 8. Don't pet the squirrel, page 3. You know what? No. Fuck that squirrel. I'm not gonna pet it. Here we go. Why don't you like squirrels? They're so cute and nice. You must be very mean. The squirrel seems annoyed that you ignored her. She runs in and steals the book report right off your desk. Then runs back outside. That squirrel stole my book report, you tell the teacher. Uh-huh. Whatever you say. Mrs. Anders responds, clearly not believing you. What do? Chase the squirrel or stay in class? We'll chase the squirrel, obviously. As soon as Mrs. Anders turns around, you run out the window and chase the squirrel. That is a very bad thing to do, and you hope you don't get in trouble later. But you probably will. Outside, you look around, but you can't find the squirrel. Is she gone? Oh, there she is. She's standing next to a sewer hole. You run up to her, but she gets scared and jumps down. Oh boy, do you really want to go down there? Jump down the sewer, page 2, find another way, page 6. No, we'll jump down, page 2. You are very stupid, crossed out. You are very brave. You leap down into the sewer. Thankfully, there is a pile of trash, banana peels, and dirty diapers to land on. Phew! You hear a squirrel sound in the distance, so you run to follow it. There are many twists and turns. Eventually, you come to a fork in the road. But now's not the time for eating. Oh wow. Because it's a fork in the road. So you must put the fork back down and consider the two paths in front of you. Oh man. On the ground you see a trail of tiny footprints to the left, and a trail of chewed up paper to the right. Which way do you go? Left would be page 9 and right would be page 7. Let's go left. Wait, was this right or left? I don't know. Smart choice! You go to the right. Okay, we went right, I guess. Smart choice. You go to the right, following the path of chewed papers. After a bit of walking, you end up in a dark corner. Suddenly, the floor falls away. You find yourself swimming in some sort of warm liquid. Almost like a big puddle, except... Why does this liquid taste like acorns? A bright light comes on. It turns out you're not in a puddle. You're in a big bowl of acorn soup. And all around you are squirrels, holding spoons and wearing tiny little aprons. They look so cute. And the soup keeps getting hotter. Guess you weren't too smart after all. At least you'll be delicious. Wow. So what if we go left instead? This is page 9. You picked right. I mean left, which was right. But it's confusing. In the distance you see the squirrel, but he's not moving. In fact, he's dead. Who would kill a poor squirrel? Suddenly the ground begins to shake. Around the corner a giant rat appears. It's the biggest rat you've ever seen. The biggest anything you've ever seen. It's the Rat King. The Rat King is wearing a crown and standing on a throne of all your missing homework, including your book report. What do? Run towards it or run away? No, we'll run towards it, page 12. Your dad always tells you to run toward your problems, not away from them. Unfortunately, you picked a really bad time to start listening to him. You run right toward the Rat King you run right towards the Rat King. At first, he seems surprised. You try to punch him in his face, but you forget his long, hairy, gross tail. He wraps you up like a boa constrictor and drops you into his mouth, swallowing you with one big gulp. Now you get to see what the inside of a rat looks like. This would make a great science report. Too bad you won't be alive to tell anyone. The end. Wow. So runaway would be page 5. What if we do that instead? You run away like a scaredy cat. I don't blame you. That thing is gross. As you run, you almost trip on a small, shiny object. You pick it up. It's a lighter. Your mom never lets you play with these. But she's not here right now, is she? Now is your chance to kill the Rat King and protect all the students' homework once and for all. This is your chance to be a hero. Do you do it? Just kidding, you don't get a choice. You may get to choose some things, but I'm still the author here. You have to attack the Rat King. But how do you want to attack him? Burn his tail, page 11, or burn his throne, page 13. We'll burn his tail. How about that? Page 11. You decide to burn his gross, long, hairy tail. Good plan. The Rat King's tail is on fire. He does not like that one bit. He starts freaking out, waving his tail around like crazy. You know all the trash and dirty diapers in... Oh, you know all the trash and dirty diapers in the sewer? They are highly inflammable, which means the same as flammable for some reason. Suddenly, the entire sewer catches fire. You're surrounded by gross sewer flames. Is this really how you die? Burning to death with the Rat King in a disgusting sewer? Yes, it is. The end. Wow. Nope, no. Runaway was page 5. Okay, we will burn his throne. Page 13. Huh. You decide to burn the Rat King's throne. It hurts you to burn all of that amazing homework, including your homework book, your wonderful book report. But you remember that it's for a good reason. As soon as the throne catches fire, the Rat King begins to scream, "No! My throne!" Suddenly, the Rat King begins to shrink. Before long, he is back to the size of a normal rat. He can't even climb out of his huge crown. Aw, he's so cute now. You run back to class and tell Mrs. Anders all about the Rat King and everything that happened. Not only does she forgive you for not having your book report, but she declares that you are the greatest hero in all the school. Duh. The end. Until the next Max and Chloe adventure. Wow. Okay, let's start from the beginning. There are a lot of paths we didn't take. I will not pet the squirrel again. We will chase the squirrel again. We will jump down again. And, okay, if we go left again, let's run toward it when we're... Alright, so we did this. So jumping down isn't something we should do. So if we don't pet it, and if we chase the squirrel, jumping down we shouldn't do... Let's find another way. Page 6. I don't blame you. That sewer hole looks pretty scary, but is there another way down? Suddenly, a light bulb appears above your head. You use it to light the way back to your house and into your bathroom. You step one foot into a toilet and flush. Next thing you know, you're in the sewer. On the ground, you see a trail of tiny footprints to the left, and a trail of chewed up paper to the right. Which way do you go? Okay, so this is the same. So we've done all this. Exactly. Okay. So let's let's stay in class. How about that? You decide not to chase the squirrel. When the time comes to present your book report, you tell Mrs. Anders that a squirrel stole it and ran away. She doesn't believe you. Remember, I told you she doesn't believe you. Why didn't you listen? You should pay more attention. Anyway, Mrs. Anders reports you to the principal, and soon you're kicked out of the school for being a bad student. Without school, you can't ever get a job or make money. Now you live in a shack without TV and do drugs. Soon you will be dead. Guess you should have paid attention. The end. Wow. That's a dark ending. Jesus. Okay, fine. Let's pet the squirrel. Page 8. You go to the window and pet the squirrel. Of course. Why wouldn't you? It's a cute squirrel and you want to pet it. Hey, Mr. Squirrel, you say. Ah, stop biting me, you say next, because the squirrel is now biting your hand. But it's too late. You have rabies. Mrs. Anders has to shoot you so you don't bite anyone else. This makes her very sad. Guess you shouldn't have pet the squirrel. The end. Jesus. That's dark too. Oh! This is so inventive, Maxine and Chloe, but next time, please do the book report you were assigned, Mrs. Anders. Oh. So they did this instead of a book report? That's great. And we took every path. Perfect.
Oh, yes! Take that, Rat King.
Hell yeah. Alright. And I guess now it is time to examine, well, to look at this textbook first.
I think this was the first class Chloe and I had together. Not sure I learned much about the stars and stripes.
Yeah, it's still weird to me that you guys have classes like stars and stripes. I don't know, it seems way too patriotic to be like standard education, but whatever. Different place. And would you look at that?
Bingo.
There it is. And there's the picture from earlier to the left, to the top left. We have Chloe's secret lair, which is where we start our search. This then leads us into the dark cavern where an amulet is hidden. Afterwards, we proceed to Treasure Island, which then leads us to Price Castle. Okay, and I guess the treasure is at Price Castle then?
I'm remembering this now. Didn't we make some crazy puzzle? You need the telescope and the amulet.
Which we hid inside a dark cavern, aka the attic.
Ugh, why did we do that to ourselves?
Because we were 8 years old and the attic was the scariest place we could think of.
Your attic is still terrifying.
It's been 5 years, Max. I'm sure the boogeyman has died of starvation.
It's more the mice and spiders I'm afraid of.
Time to face your fears then.
Okay, and once we have the amulet and the telescope, we use them to reveal the treasure. Somehow.
Here's what's happening. I'll head to the garage to dig up my old telescope. You go find that amulet. We'll meet out back at the pirate ship.
You mean the swings?
Yes, the pirate ship. Captain Bluebeard and Long Max Silver right again, bitches!
I'll find a way to tell Chloe later.
Aw.
If this has to be my last day here, Might as well have one final pirate adventure.
Oh, so are you confirming it here that it's the
Okay,
actual last day?
Chloe said she hid the amulet in the attic. The only way in is through the broom closet.
I don't think it's supposed to be a confirmation from her, because before she did say like one of her like she's leaving in a couple days. So yeah.
Chloe's room has always been home base. It's hard to think this might be the last scheme we ever plan here.
So we have the entire place to look at again, huh? And yeah, no journal. This button would usually bring up the journal, but instead we have the map. So there is no journal for this bonus episode, and that's okay. We have a note from from Chloe and Max. Get into the attic. Will do. In the next episode, though, we'll take a look around and then we'll get into the attic. Somehow. Well, you know, we'll see where the way up the attic is. We never found it before. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll see you all next time.
It's not my favorite place in the house, but I need to head to the attic.
We will. Next time. Auf Wiedersehen.